All India Radio presents Morning News. Good morning, I'm Abhishek Mukhopadhyay. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to inaugurate Global Investor Summit in Indore today. 83rd All India Presiding Officers Conference begins today in Jaipur. DRDO carries out successful test launch of short-range ballistic missile Prithvi II off Odisha coast. World Bank says India will be fastest growing economy among 7 largest emerging markets and developing economies. SS Rajamouli's film RRR wins Golden Globe Award for Best Original Song for Naatu Naatu. And in cricket, India beat Sri Lanka by 67 runs in the first ODI of the 3-match series in Guwahati. The 2-day Global Investor Summit will begin today in Indore. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will virtually inaugurate the summit. President of Suriname, Chandrika Prasad Santokhi, and President of Guyana, Dr. Muhammad Irfan Ali, will also attend the inaugural session. I report.
The theme of the Global Investor Summit is Madhya Pradesh, a future-ready state. Environmental protection has been taken care in this summit, which will be completely based on carbon neutral and zero waste. Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan, while reviewing the preparations for the summit yesterday, said that the objective of the summit is to promote the policies of the state, create an investor-friendly environment by consulting with the industrial organizations to formulate industry-friendly policies, and to promote opportunities for cooperation and export potential. Delegations from more than 65 countries are participating in the Global Investor Summit, whereas in the International Pavilion, 9 partner countries and 14 international trade organizations will showcase different aspects of their countries. More than 500 prominent industrialists of the country will also participate in this summit. The Global Investor Summit will have 19 sessions on various topics. With Pooja P. Vardhan, Sanjeev Sharma, AIR News, Indore.
The 83rd All India Presiding Officers Conference will begin today in Jaipur. Vice President and Rajya Sabha Chairman Jagdeep Dhankar will inaugurate the conference. Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar reached Jaipur yesterday evening to take part in the conference. Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla will preside over the conference. Speakers and Deputy Speakers of various legislative assemblies, including Rajya Sabha Deputy Chairman, will be present at the function. More from a correspondent.
During the 2-day conference, discussions will take place on making Parliament and legislatures more effective and accountable. The presiding officers of legislatures will also deliberate of how legislatures can play an effective role in the changing scenario. Discussions will also be held on further efforts to bring all legislatures of the country on a single digital platform. This will ensure quick and easy exchange of information and innovations being done in the legislative bodies across the country. This will also increase the efficiency and quality of communication between the legislatures and the public. Jitendra Dwivedi, AIR News, Jaipur.
Defence Research and Development Organisation DRDO has successfully carried out training launch of a short-range ballistic missile Prithvi II from the Integrated Test Range Chandipur off the Odisha coast. Prithvi II missile is a well-established system and has been an integral part of India's nuclear deterrence. Defence Ministry said the missile struck its target with high accuracy. The user training launch successfully validated all operational and technical parameters of the missile. Ministry of Road Transport and Highways will observe the Road Safety Week from today till the 17th of this month across the country to propagate the cause of safer roads for all under the Swachhata Pakhwara. During the week, various activities will be organized throughout the country to create awareness among the general public and to give an opportunity to all stakeholders to contribute to the cause of road safety. This includes various awareness campaigns related to causes of road accidents and measures to prevent them. Several activities including Nukkar Nataks and sensitization campaigns will be conducted at various locations in the national capital. An essay writing and poster making competition will also be organized for the general public, including school students, corporates and NGOs at Indian Agricultural Research Institute Pusa in New Delhi. The ministry has urged all members of parliament, state governments and related stakeholders to participate in the event conducted for road safety awareness. The full bench of the Election Commission of India, headed by the Chief Election Commissioner Rajiv Kumar, will arrive in Agartala today on a two-day visit to assess the poll preparedness in the state. Tripura Chief Electoral Officer Gitte Kiran Kumar Dinkar Rao said that the Chief Election Commissioner will be accompanied by two election commissioners, Anup Chandra Pandey and Arun Goel, and other senior officials. During the two-day stay, they will hold a series of meetings with senior officials to scrutinize the preparedness of the assembly elections and give instructions to the state authorities to hold the election in a free, fair and transparent manner. He said the EC team will also meet all the political parties and will seek the opinions to hold the elections with the participation of all stakeholders. From Agartala, the full election commission will go to Meghalaya capital Shillong tomorrow and then to Nagaland on Saturday to undertake same exercises. Home Minister Amit Shah inaugurated the Jai Hind, the new light and sound show at Red Fort in New Delhi yesterday. On this occasion, Mr. Shah said, the rich history and heritage of India has been presented very well in this one-hour show. He said those who do not learn from history cannot build a great nation. He called upon the people to make collective efforts to make the country number one in the world in the coming 25 years during the Amrit Kal. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. Indian film RRR's super hit song Naatu Naatu has won the prestigious Golden Globe Award for the Best Original Song. The history-creating track from director S.S. Rajamouli's blockbuster movie is composed by M.M. Keeravani. The singers are Kala Bhairava and Rahul Sipligunj. Naatu Naatu, which became an anthem of sorts, behind Taylor Swift's Carolina, from Where the Crawdads Sing, Ciao Papa, from Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio, Lady Gaga's Hold My Hand, from Top Gun Maverick, and Lift Me Up from Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, performed by Rihanna. The historical epic RRR has also been nominated in the Best Non-English Language Film category at the 80th Golden Globes. The awards are considered as a precursor for the Oscars. The Ganga Vilas luxury cruise, which will be flagged off by Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Friday, reached Varanasi on Monday evening. 31 tourists from Switzerland arrived in Varanasi yesterday, and they will embark upon the world's longest cruise journey in this luxury ship on Friday. A report.
Tourists from Switzerland were given a warm welcome by the local administration and traditional art performers yesterday evening. Today and tomorrow, the tourists will visit different places of Varanasi and will have a look of the oldest living city on the earth. On Friday, Prime Minister Narendra Modi will flag off the Ganga Vilas cruise on world's longest cruise journey from Varanasi to Dibrugarh. The cruise will cover 3,200 kilometers in 50 days. Passing through the rivers of India and Bangladesh, the cruise will be covering 27 different river systems and will stop at over 50 tourist sites. This will be the longest river journey by a single river ship in the world. Sushil Chandra Tiwari, AIR News, Lucknow.
The 26th edition of the National Youth Festival will be inaugurated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi tomorrow on the birth anniversary of Swami Vivekanand. More than 7,500 youngsters from different parts of the country will participate in the 5-day event to be held till January 16th in the twin cities of Dharwad and Hubballi in Karnataka. We spoke to Karnataka's Additional Chief Secretary in the Department of Youth, Empowerment and Sports, Dr. Shalini Rajneesh, about the National Youth Festival.
The major attraction of this event would be that it would be the first green youth festival, because we don't want climate change to be and the disasters to come up to us, and the youth have to take responsibility to go for climate preservation. We are going to have lot of theme-based activities. We are going to have adventure sports events. We are going to also showcase the traditional games of different parts of the country, and the stalls, the Millet Mela is going to be one of the major attractions because it has been declared as the National Year of Millets.
Member of the House of Representatives of Japan, Mr. Hagyuda Koichi, will meet with BJP President JP Nadda at the party headquarters in New Delhi today. Mr. Hagyuda is also the chairperson of the Policy Research Council of Liberal Democratic Party of Japan. He served as Deputy Chief Cabinet Secretary in the late Prime Minister of Japan, Shinzo Abe's administration. The World Bank has reaffirmed its belief in the Indian economy yet again. The global lender said in a report that India is expected to be the fastest growing economy among the 7 largest emerging markets and developing economies. While the World Bank projected a gloomy outlook for the global economy, it said that the Indian economy is expected to grow at the rate of 6.6% in the fiscal year 2023-24. It said that the global economy will come perilously close to a recession this year. It forecast weaker growth in all the world's top economies, including the United States, Europe, and China. In its report titled Global Economic Prospects, the World Bank noted that India's growth expanded by 9.7% on an annual basis in the first half of the fiscal year 2022-23, reflecting strong private consumption and fixed investment growth. The World Bank also slashed its forecast for global growth this year by nearly half to just 1.7% from its previous projection of 3%. In Pakistan, Election Commission has issued bailable arrest warrants against Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf, PTI chairman and former Prime Minister Imran Khan and other party members including Fawad Chaudhry and Asad Umar in cases related to the contempt of the electoral body. During yesterday's hearing, the Election Commission rejected the pleas of PTI leaders seeking an exemption from physical appearance before the Commission. The 4-member bench, headed by member Nisar Durrani, passed the order and adjourned the hearing till January 17th. In cricket, India defeated Sri Lanka by 67 runs in the first one-day international of the 3-match series at Barsapara Cricket Stadium in Guwahati. Chasing a victory target of 374, the visitors made 306 for 8 in the allotted 50 overs. Dashun Shanaka hit an unbeaten 108 runs, Pathum Nisanka 72 and Dhananjaya D. Silva 47. For India, Umran Malik took 3 wickets, Mohammad Shiraj 2, while Hardik Pandya, Mohammad Shami and Yuzvendra Chahal took 1 wicket each. With this, India has taken a 1-0 lead in the series. Earlier asked to bat first, India made 373 for 7 in the allotted 50 overs. Virat Kohli scored 113, his 73rd international century. Rohit Sharma made 83 and Shubman Gill contributed 70 runs. For Sri Lanka, Kasun Rajitha took 3 wickets. And now, for a look at today's newspapers, it's over to VC Pramod.
Thank you, Abhishek. Modi to inaugurate 26th National Youth Festival, Karnataka on the 12th of January, reports the Statesman. Defence Acquisition Council, DAC, approves DRDO missile systems worth 4,276 crore rupees, informs the Indian Express. Supreme Court to hear Joshimath crisis plea on Jan 16th, reports the Hindu. Demolitions in Joshimath deferred as locals protest, says Hindustan Times. World leaders make beeline for India to talk Ukraine war effects, informs the Pioneer. The Asian Age quotes the Chief Economic Advisor V. Anantha Nageshwaran as saying Indian economy to touch $3 trillion this year, $7 trillion in 7 years. India first in the world to hit $100 billion in remittances, informs the Tribune. And finally, lip smacker. Well, Times of India reports National Street Food Festival is back in the national capital after 3 years layoff caused by COVID. And with that, it's back to you, Abhishek.
Thank you, Pramod. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to inaugurate Global Investor Summit in Indore today. 83rd All India Presiding Officers Conference begins today in Jaipur. DRDO carries out successful test launch of short-range ballistic missile Prithvi II off Odisha coast. World Bank says India will be fastest growing economy among 7 largest emerging markets and developing economies. SS Rajamouli's film RRR wins Golden Globe Award for Best Original Song for Naatu Naatu. And in cricket, India beat Sri Lanka by 67 runs in the first ODI of the 3-match series in Guwahati. And with that, we end the morning news. Have a nice day.